Hey there, it's Tanisha Coffee with Rock Solid Financial and the Lofty Entrepreneur. And today I want to talk a little bit about a concept that has been swirling around the internet like crazy. Some good information about it, some not so good information, and definitely some information that is not quite um, on par with what it should be, right? So the concept I'm talking about is infinite banking, right? Sometimes it's called infinite banking concept, be your own bank. It's called family bank. There's lots of different names. But at the end of the day, it is a financial strategy. Okay. So if you've heard the phrase infinite banking and you're not really looking at it from a strategic perspective, ways to use your money strategically, it may not be, ideal for you. It's really ideal for people who are looking to grow their money and invest their money, but they want to be able to do it in a safer environment than maybe putting it directly into whatever the vehicle is that they're trying to use. And then, maybe they want some additional kind of benefits too, right? So let's break this down a little bit. So when you're doing infinite banking, there's typically three main benefits that come, regardless of whether you're doing traditional infinite banking or you're doing a deferred type of infinite banking strategy. And so those benefits are your money is creditor protected. So that means if you're sued or if you have, a challenge with a creditor, they can't just come in and take your money. The second thing is that it is, let's just say Uncle Sam can't touch the money, right? And what that means is the money inside of the asset that you use for infinite banking, um, it is can grow without you having to pay taxes on it. So the money that you put into it, you will have already paid taxes on it. And then how the money grows as it grows inside the asset, then you don't have to worry about taxes when you then take the money out to utilize it for whatever you're trying to do. So that's another thing that people really like. And then, particularly in the current economic environment, what people really love about the strategy is that the money inside of this asset is market protected. So what that means is while the stock markets can be going up and down, up and down, up and down, and one day you can be up and you're winning, another day you're losing big, you don't have those same risks when it comes to the infinite banking strategy. And so that those are the three main reasons why people really, kind of lean towards it as a possible option. Now, I mentioned to you that it is a financial strategy. So the main strategy that most people are trying to do with infinite banking is that they are actually dual purposing their money. And by that, I mean they're able to use their money in more ways than one simultaneously. So let's take an example of, say, a real estate investor, right? A real estate investor typically will have their monies, they'll go take it, put it into some sort of property, right? And then they may go flip it, they may rent it out, whatever they're trying to do. And they're doing it because they're taking money, putting it into an asset that's going to grow their money. So then they, at the tail end, they come out with a greater amount of money. It's a great concept, very powerful. Lots of people make lots of money in real estate. But real estate is subject to what's happening in the market. So they can buy a property at a great price today and it may do well for several years, but then things can shift in the economy. And now something that was an asset for them now becomes a liability because what it was worth at one point in time, it's no longer worth. But imagine if they were doing that same type of those same types of activities, but instead, before they first went and took the money to put into the property, they first put it into an infinite banking strategy. So now that means that the money that they would have used to purchase the house or the building or land, whatever it is that they're doing, they first put it into this asset to do infinite banking. They can then turn around and then borrow against the money that they put into the asset for infinite banking and still go do the exact same things they were going to do for the real estate. But now, because it's inside of this asset first, now it has the opportunity to make money inside of that asset while it's simultaneously doing the same thing that it would have done outside of the asset, just doing the straight real estate deal. People do this when it comes to like venture capitalism. People do it all the time. Business owners do it inside of their business. And yes, individuals can do it for themselves as well. The key here in all of this is that the strategy has to be that you want to be able to dual purpose your money. You want to be able to safely be making money on your money while also being able to utilize that money in a secondary or tertiary asset to then make money again. So it really is a strategy. If this sounds like something that's of interest to you, something that you may want to get into doing, then we should talk. I want you to go ahead. You can send me a text message at 404-981-8989, and we can talk more about this strategy, delve deeper in, see if it's a good fit for you. And if so, I'd love to be the one to help you. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.